Yeah man, Wagwan. Welcome once again to this channel. Uh, I'm your host. I would like to say that just subscribe to this channel, just like, and always give this video a thumbs up. Today I'm going to speak about why Jamaica is being loved most across the world. And there are a certain of reasons that has made Jamaica to be loved most. So guys, before I dive in, I urge that just subscribe, like, and also comment. And my gratitude goes to the original creators of this video. Let us dive in this video, then I will come up with more reaction.
You are a black person especially, and you're used to feeling like a second-rate citizen in your own country, and you come here and you are seen, you are appreciated, you are validated, and on top of that, you are laughing all day long. Why wouldn't you think this is paradise? It is paradise. Land that I love. This is the first place in the world that I felt like a human being. This is the first place that I felt truly seen. It was the times where I came to Jamaica to vacation as a child, and I barely made friends in the US. And in one weekend in Jamaica, I would make 10 friends. Oh, you want to play dominoes with me? I remember one Halloween I didn't have a costume. Well, my mom got me a costume. I didn't like it, and she punished me for that. Anyway, when I went outside, the kids didn't care. They're ready to play with me. They're joking around. They're playing around. They did not care in the least. This is Jamaica, where character matters. People are real here. People truly see you here, and this is what makes it so special and so beautiful, and just such an iconic place to vacation, and hopefully for me to live. I'm manifesting. This will be my home one day, and I will be the happiest, most blessed person alive.
All right, so since the CIA is putting up Wilt Chamberlain numbers right now, and they got half the black diaspora in a headlock, we're going to fight fire with fire. I am going to go through the entire diaspora. I am going to mention what I love and appreciate about every single culture in the entire African diaspora. If there's any countries you guys want me to mention or talk about, or even like ethnic groups, I don't use the term tribe, ethnic groups, just go ahead and comment below, and I will respond with what I appreciate and what I love about that diaspora. Now, nobody should be surprised, but I am going to start with the Jamaican. To put how incredible Jamaicans are as a people, as a culture, as a legacy, everything like that, you have to look at the numbers, right? The state of Wyoming, and this is for the Americans, in the US, the state of Wyoming has 10 million people, right? For the Nigerians, I think there's about maybe 12-ish million people in like Kogi State, right? There's not even 3 million Jamaicans. There are not even 3 million people on the island of Jamaica. If you take all the Jamaicans worldwide and count it with the population in Jamaica, you might reach 3 million. But there are not 3 million Jamaicans on the island of Jamaica. Now, keeping that in mind, that tiny island and that relatively small group of people have produced more world-changing, history-making, culture-defining people, ideas, art, food, language, any aspect of human endeavor. They are in the top 3, right? If they're not number 1, worldwide. And they never forced any of it on anybody. But the flavor level was just so high with how Jamaicans do what they do that everybody gravitates towards it. So that's why I'm starting with Jamaicans. I love Jamaica. I love Jamaicans. I have an Igbo language school. We get a lot of Jamaican students just because of the common ancestry. And one of the things that really keeps me going and makes me feel good is when you guys notice the Igbo words in your patois. That's just one of my favorite things in the world. I can take it all the way back to music, right? Jamaican music has had a profound impact on my life. I'm a very, very old school dub reggae person. But just the whole gauntlet, dance hall, everything like that, I'm with it, right? I can even go all the way back to big band, right? That kind of thing. The most impactful song in my life, like ever, is Jimmy Cliff. And it's funny, I can't think of the name because my dad had it on a tape and it was unlabeled. So I just knew the song, but I didn't know the name. But I think the name is Come Our Way by Jimmy Cliff, right? This is the most important song in my life. And most people will give you either a Jamaican athlete, artist, art, concept, creative, whatever, that will probably rank in their top 10, right? Or else you just don't have a soul. So I'm a Nigerian. I love Jamaicans. The first diaspora group I'm showing love to is the Jamaicans. I got love for all of you. So whatever country you're from or whatever you want me to mention, just go ahead and comment below and I will respond with what I appreciate about you guys. And hey, maybe you guys don't want to hear it from me. I'm encouraging anybody else to take on this trend. Let's push back against all this CIA double shift against black people.
The Jamaicans managed to open up a Jamaican restaurant in every single country in the world. So I have traveled to around 20 different countries, and what I still don't understand is how every single place I've visited, I've always met a Jamaican person who has married a local, has mixed Jamaican kids, and has opened up a Jamaican restaurant with the best Jamaican food in town, which is the only Jamaican restaurant in town. Like, I understand if you are a person of Chinese or Indian descent, because China and India literally incorporate around a third of the entire world's population, and because of colonization. But Jamaica is a tiny island from the Caribbean. So my question is, how did you even find this country to immigrate to, first of all? Again, if you really do not believe me, literally, wherever you are in the world, look up Jamaican restaurant in your country and you will find it.
It marvel me how much impression Jamaica have on the world. A small little country like Jamaica is so impactful. Like, we go places in a big foreign, bro, and a person would hear my accent and they would say to me, "Where are you from?" "I'm from Jamaica." Jamaica! I love Jamaica. And have you ever been to Jamaica before? No, but I plan to go. Jamaica is such a wonderful place. I love the people. I love the food. It's like a big deal. Jamaica is such an inspirational place, yo. I'm just happy to be a Jamaican. The aura where Jamaica bring off unmatched, isn't me? No disrespect to nobody else in the country, but everybody want a little bit of Jamaican in them, isn't me? Big up to everybody. We love Jamaica, you see? We love it too, yeah?
So I'm in Jamaica, and one of the things that I believe we need to talk about when it comes to Jamaica is how amazing it is. Because yes, you can go to another country that has a great beach, sunshine, water, attentive staff, and good food. But you will not find the same vibe as Jamaica. And when we say vibe, vibe is a short word for vibration, which is another word synonymous to energy. The energy of Jamaica is powerful, uplifting. It takes you to a state of peace and optimism, fun, adventure, exploration. You end up radiating on your highest frequency. And the best way I can put it, and I really took a moment to think about it last night, is that Jamaica helps you to fall in love with yourself through, I don't know if it's the nature, the interactions with people, just the fun you have, the way you feel. Like there's just something here. There is something here that you end up glowing. You know, it also could be the fact that the food is organic. You ain't eating crap for a while, but it's all of the above. It's all of the above. And I will always tell people about how amazing my country is, because most people aren't aware of how deep it goes. They just see Jamaica and they have their nuanced ideas of what it is, but this place is special and powerful.
And I can't wait for this next trip. And it's like the magical portal, the most magical portal that I've ever been to. And all my girlfriends are like, girl, you're going to Jamaica again? And I'm like, yes, I am. And they're like, why do you love Jamaica so much? And I'm like, girl, have you ever been to Jamaica? It's quite the most beautiful, most surreal, I just can't explain it. You just gotta go. And, I was trying to tell her the reasons why I love it, because I've been there the past year. I've been there 3 times, and I've been to a lot of different places. I've been to Dubai, I've been to Africa, I've been to Mexico, I lived in Spain. Like, I've been around, but something about Jamaica just does it for me. It's like everything. So the food is absolutely incredible. The people, I feel like I'm just home, you know what I mean? Everyone accepts me. It's just, I don't know, it's everything. The views, the vibes, like it is just a good time, and I just can't wait because I'm gonna be there again, and I'm bringing more of my friends this time. So see you soon, Jamaica.
So one of the things I've come to love about Jamaican culture is that, like, at first this was kind of hard, but I like it because you don't ever have to wonder where you stand with somebody that's Jamaican. Like, if they don't like you, if they love you, I think that's refreshing because, yeah, I mean, we want to be polite, and I get that, and there's a time definitely you want to be that way, but it's also cool because like, if somebody loves you or rocks with you, that it's like real, you know what I mean? It's not just polite. And so I think that's something that's really refreshing about Jamaica. So shout out for just keeping it real and leaving no room for questions, good and bad. Love y'all.
There is no complications. When you look at the countries that are being loved by the world, one is Jamaica. And Jamaica is loved by so many people by the mix of the culture, the spirit, and the vibe they have. It is really hard to be found anywhere else. It is only in Jamaica that you can find this vibe, this culture, this spirit that they have. And there are some of the reasons that have made Jamaica to be loved most by many people across the world. People themselves. Actually, Jamaican people are well known for that humor they have, that boldness they have, how they interact. When you find the Jamaican people, how that warm welcoming, you will feel that love, that bond that is between the Jamaicans and the one who have visited these Jamaicans. That is why Jamaica is being loved by many people, because of how they are, how they are bold, how they interact with others, how they are welcoming are. So this has made Jamaica to be loved by many people across. Also, we have powerful culture. When you look at the reggae music, the dancehall, and when you go to Rastafarian, you will find that The culture that Jamaica has raised, many people want to copy it. Many people have loved that because when you hear the music, that reggae music as is being played out, it gives you that beat of love, of loving that country. That is why many people across the world have come to love Jamaica because of the dance hall. Actually, when you want to have good dance hall places, it is in Jamaica that you can find those places, and it is reggae dance halls that people want to engage with. That is why Jamaica has been loved most across the world. Also, when we hear Pop Marley, when you hear that Pop Marley, people across the world fell in love with Pop Marley because of the music, the love music. Those we normally say that they are comforting music that he raised. People have fell in love with the reggae music across the world because when you hear reggae music, when you hear Bob Marley, you will be hearing reggae music, and that is why many people, when they heard of Bob Marley, they fell in love with Jamaica most. That is why Jamaica has been loved by many people across the world. When you hear about the music, you will feel relieved because when you hear those music, they they are not for fun, but they speak a message. That is why most music like that those for Bob Marley, he spoke those, he sang those music that was sung during those times of colonialism, to give people that comfort, to make people for justice, for the love. So that when you hear that beat of reggae music, you will feel that you are being accommodated, and that is why many people across the world want to hear more about reggae music. And this has led to many people across the world to love Jamaica most because of the music, because of the beats that they hear across Jamaica. There are also, when you look at the climate, the beaches, those tourist centers, those are like Nekri, Mondekri. These are the sceneries that many people have fell in love with. People across the world love Jamaica because of those we normally say that those they are like worldly features that are in Jamaica. People want to go and fix like those we normally call those parishes, those places, to enjoy life there, because when you hear a musham like that of Bob Marley, people want across the world want to come and fix to see if it is really Bob Marley died. So people have fell in love because they fell in love with Jamaica, and they want to go to Jamaica to associate with the Jamaicans. They love them because of those places, those mountains, those beautiful rivers. Actually, when you look at some of the best rivers are in Jamaica, those beaches, when you look how the Jamaicans are being spread all across the beaches, you will feel loved. You want to go and associate with them. And that has made many people across the world to love Jamaica, and they want to associate with Jamaica most. We have also what is making Jamaica to be loved most, how Jamaica has identified themselves and the pride they have. When you see a Jamaica, you will see this is a Jamaica. They are proud of themselves. They know that they are Jamaicans. they don't hide their naturality. They speak about themselves because they know that they are Jamaican. And that is why many people across the world want to associate with Jamaican. For example, when you hear those phrases from their patois languages, actually patois languages now every reporter across the world want to speak patois language. People want to associate with Jamaica to learn more from Jamaicans. Those patois languages, people want to learn those languages, and that has made many people across the world to love Jamaica most because of those patois languages. They want to learn those phrases, those broken English, how you can speak. Yeah, man, how one when you want to feel that a attitude of speaking, and that has made many people across the world to love Jamaica most. And also, what has made Jamaica to be loved most is the variety of food that is in Jamaica. When you want to look to taste sweet milk, you go to Jamaica. We were talking when you talk about chicken, when you talk about roast meat, when you talk about papaya, those sweet fruits. It is in Jamaica that when you raise there, you will taste those things, and that has made many people across the world to be in love with Jamaica because of the variety of food. Actually, most people across the world nowadays they want to go and learn from Jamaicans to learn how they can prepare milk in their country. Now, like now, I have seen in my country people are moving to Jamaica to learn how they can cook milk, cook food, so that they come with that knowledge to our country, and now they cook that milk and they sell to to people, like especially to the leaders, because they learn that knowledge from Jamaica. They practice in these our foreign countries, and they earn a living. So many people want to associate with Jamaica because of those activities they are. Uh, these are some of the things that has made Jamaica to be loved most. But they are not the things only. There are many other things. So guys, uh, it is an open forum that if you have any suggestion, you feel that just react, just comment. It is a man, just comment, drop your comment, and I would like to say that my credit goes to the original creators of these videos. And also, I say that just like and always give this video a thumbs up. Thank you guys. Let us meet to the next video.